wide child's pose to start. Take your knees wide, and instead of your pelvis rounding this way, tip the top of your pelvis forward so that you arch your back, and then stretch your arms forward and rest your forehead on the mat. As you inhale, breathe that light of awareness down into your pelvis. As you exhale, let that light move all the way throughout your whole body. As you inhale, expand the light of awareness and sweetness into your pelvis. And as you exhale, imagine that golden light of consciousness moving all around your body. Come to hands and knees. Keep that awareness. You're going to take your hands pretty wide here. Take your knees pretty wide. Tuck your toes under. And again, arch your back. Look forward. So you're opening your pelvic floor. If you round your back under like this, feel if you tuck your back, that the pelvis tones and narrows. If you arch your back and stick your butt back, lift your chest forward, you actually open the pelvis and the prana will begin to flow more in that area. So keeping that, lift your knees up. And I'm liking to call this kind of downward frog pose. I took my hands a little wide, you might want to narrow them about shoulder width. Bend your knees, arch your back, stick your butt up, and look forward. Try to keep this curve in your low back. Let your breath flow. Walk your feet forward to your hands. Take a wide leg stance, about as wide as your mat. Bend your knees and start to arch your back. Tip your pelvis forward. Look forward. Take your hands to your hips. Come up to stand. Come to lie on your back. Bend your knees. And place your feet on the mat. So my intention in this practice is just to start to gain more of a energetic awareness of the pelvic floor. If you're laying on your back, I want you to round your back for a moment until you feel the lower back flatten. When you do this, notice how the fronts of your groins harden and tighten. What this will do is this is actually going to narrow and contract the pelvic floor so much that the energy gets stuck. Especially for women here, if you narrow the pelvic floor too much, it could be painful in intercourse to receive your partner. So you want to keep your legs strong, but arch your back. And this is for men too, because when you arch your back, you open the pelvic floor as well, and you're going to have more prana flowing there and more consciousness. And you'll see as my pelvis tilts and you stick your butt back, feel inside of the pelvis that it broadens and opens. And try again. Round your back and notice inside how the pelvis contracts, the pelvic floor narrows. And then once again, arch your back, stick your butt back until you actually feel the front of your pubic bone move forward away from you and down towards the floor. So as you arch and you feel your pubic bone going forward and down, you'll feel the expansion in the pelvic floor. Take a moment to notice how your breath can deepen.